I looked over at him. I wanted to say, the kind of people you are is cocksucking motherfucking dick shithead pieces of shit. But John does know how to bite his tongue every once in a while when he, just feels like the best way to handle it is to be quiet. Well, anyway, moments later, or not moments later, but at some point during the flight as we began our descent, behind me I heard a pop. The way I would describe this popping sound would be, remember when we were kids, those little things that are white that you buy at the grocery store, and they're like, they have something wrapped up in a little piece of paper, and you can throw them at each other, and they pop. It sounds like that pop, pop, pop. All those pops we're hearing on CNN and on CNN and other broadcast news networks. Strange pops at strange times. Well, yeah, this was on an airplane. Who are these people? These are the questions we should be asking. Will we be able to afford a trial to try all these terrorists and assholes? Well, as soon as the pop occurred behind me, the gentleman sitting next to me said, "I can hear them coming down right now." Well, I don't know who these people are, but if I was an investigating man, and I'm not, I'm just John, I would want to know who the person sitting next to me was and who they were affiliated with, who Mr. Smiley was and who he's affiliated with, who bought their plane tickets, and I'd want to make sure they don't get on any more airplanes. Who are these mysterious airplanemen? Thought you might want a little update on the airplanemen. When we landed in Charlotte, the gentleman was sitting next to me, of course, got off the plane just before me, and he walked past an employee of the airport or some female employee of the airline or something, and, "Oh, he's a real nice guy. You're going to really like him. He's a really, really, really nice guy." And he walked off real fast. And, of course, what I'm thinking to myself is, who is this fucking people? Who are these fucking people? Right? The helicopters I told you about in the last podcast, and if you haven't purchased the last podcast, I priced them very low so everybody can afford them. 99 cents. You can afford that. 99 cents. If you haven't got that one yet, you'll want to download that one as well, because I talk a little bit about the helos, keeping watch over the house here. The house I happen to be staying in right now, and the other day they were really loud. I ran out to the front yard, and lo and behold, man, there were several of them in formation flying over the house. Thought it was a fucking air show. It's amazing. It's like being in Fatima again on Okinawa, or hell, over in Afghanistan or something. Or Libya, but it's just outside of Houston, Texas. Who are these mysterious airplanemen? It doesn't really matter. I'm just John Tyler. You got to keep in mind, people have been doing shit like this to me for over a decade. If we can't control them, we'll kill them, or we'll tell them we'll kill them. That's how they do it. It's amazing. Don't have a princess because I haven't left this house, the yard. I mean, occasionally I'll take the trash to the street and drop it off and come back in the house. But I haven't left this house since the beginning of somewhere towards the end of last year. So I haven't left the house or left the yard in 2011. I'm waiting on whatever's next, right? Right? And then payday was coming, and I was waiting. I'm waiting, right? I'm waiting on something. Sometimes when the helos and the airplanes are overhead, I think maybe I'm on a military mission. Maybe I've been sort of brought back into active duty of sorts. And I think to myself, well, that's not really a good analogy, John, because you never would have been sent on a mission in the military without the information you need. I mean, you don't send a bunch of troops into battle without letting them know, I don't know who. How long they're going to be there, or what victory looks like. So it can't be a military mission. Maybe I'm in the witness protection program. Maybe someday they're going to come calling and say, we need you to testify against the terrorists and the assholes. You guys need any Marine Corps t-shirts or ball caps? USMCPrideOnline.com or NavyPride.net. Let's do that today. Let's get us a nice t-shirt or a ball cap. I promise to spend all the money on deodorant and beer.